Ali, I know you're a very, very creative lady and very commercial with that. We had a question from a lady called Suzanne from Green Shoots Retail, who asks about, do the panel consider retail as a good incremental revenue stream for hospitality? What's your view on that, and what's your experience, and what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant question, Suzanne. I think the retail revenue stream is so untapped and could be a massive source of revenue, incremental revenue for hotels. If you think about the amount of dwell time, you know, so how long we're all in hotels for, whether it's 2 nights, a week, you've got this captive audience that are just there, you know, in such a good mood, and looking for things that they could buy. And, you know, to be fair, there are obviously some hotel players that have been selling some of their stuff up to now. So whatever, the Western Heavenly bed, or, you know, might say the Four Seasons bed sheets. But there is so much other stuff you could be selling and having like a whole brand story component to it, you know, to celebrate bits like, you know, the wine glasses, or the local sourced products, the special hand cream that you use. So yeah, I think there are so many ways hotels could now look at what they've got and think, what would consumers like? It would make a much better experience for them.
Mm-hmm. I think we're probably a little bit behind other industries, aren't we, in terms of how we sell that, how we position it in terms of opportunities for extra revenue sources. But I know that you're looking at different revenue sources within hotels. For example, memberships. Can you tell us a little bit about what the opportunity is there, Ali, please?
Totally. I mean, so yeah, I've got a very passionate area around retention and the power of retention. So if I firstly talk about maybe the benefits of retention, whether that's a loyalty reward membership thing, and then I'll come into the sort of how do you operationalize and execute that. So benefits of retention in 3, you know, simple points. Firstly, it's super cost efficient. So it's can be saving you 25 to 75% of your cost per acquisition, your marketing, because you've got this loyal base who are just going to keep coming back with recurring revenue. And your job is to try to hold on to them as much as possible and avoid what we call like the leaky bucket, where you've just got people dripping out because you're focusing on other things like filling the top of the funnel, the bucket, and not holding on to these great people that already have an affiliation with you. So yeah, how do you get their revenue continuously, reduce all the need for commissions for OTAs that can save you millions if you can get more direct revenue, and focus on what we call, you know, lifetime value of the customer. So, you know, I've done some time in Fitness First as their chief commercial officer. It's all about the lifetime value of a customer. So it's not just, oh, transaction, they came one time, they came another time next year. For hotels, we want to be thinking, well, how can this person come for 80 years? You know, that's how long the lifetime can be. In gyms, you know, we're lucky if we can hold on to someone for maybe 2 years membership. Hotels, it could just be a forever customer. So a second benefit, and so key to now, is the power of community. We all want some sort of belonging and connection, and you know, how wonderful to be part of a club. And 3 is, it's proven with data that these people spend more, your loyal customers. So yeah, coming to your question, Brenda, about well, how do you do this? You don't need some massive infrastructure program like you know, some big chains could have, like Hilton or the Bonvoy by Marriott. It would all start with really more, well, what do your customers want? Because it's all about the customer centricity. And you might have that insight now. You might want to do some form of sort of research to find out what that right proposition is for you. And then it's, you know, either you could use the power of your CRM system if you have one, and looking at the data already about how do you recognize and reward that loyal customer. You could sort of tier it in with your PMS, for instance. Many CRM systems are already doing this bolt-on. You could get with one of our sort of hotel loyalty providers. There's a few around if you wanted a point system. you would hopefully have some creative partnerships going, because it's all really about the experience. And there's some fantastic collaborations you can make with all sorts of players, travel, tourism, wine, bike companies, to offer this brilliant wider experience to captivate people. And yeah, it doesn't just need to be about bedroom night stays. So, you know, what I would love to see more of is memberships. So using your lobby spaces, for instance, much more creatively to offer like co-working and stuff. You know, I've only really seen, say, like 4 players do this, like a Village or a Hoxton, where they're just very cleverly getting in recurring revenue, which is, you know, the ultimate some sort of subscription model where you can charge whatever, £200 a month, and you can come in and enjoy, you know, unlimited tea and coffee or a light lunch, package it up for a silver bundle if you want to use the lifestyle experiences of the gym. And I would love to see more of that, because with the whole disruption of offices now and it going to more hybrid and remote working, I think hotels are the perfect environment to now have people just enjoy being in the atmosphere during the day, get out of the bedroom, get out of the Amazon annoying you on the doorstep and your dogs and all that, and come to the beautiful hotels and have that part of your proposition.
That's very, very true. I was actually talking with a European hotel yesterday who are looking at doing just that, commercializing that whole membership side of the business.